I'm not surprised that after 3 seasons of mediocrity, Murphy decided to say fuck it and retire. Maybe with new leadership, the team can actually win a game at Sundown for once. As for the team itself, it's certainly a Fireballs team, a fine unit of slap hitters to set up the big guys, a likely outfield of Toads and Mies to complement an infield of Piantas. Good job getting all the pieces together, Corbin. Now try to hold on to them before they inevitably fall apart at the All-Star break. You're lucky you already had 5 players going into draft night. If I wanted to mince words, I'd say your drafting strategy was peculiar. If I'm being honest, the back half was fucking atrocious. Not like draft night seemed to matter. With a rebrand to the rookies, we might finally see a Spectro team that's unquestionably good. With offensive powerhouses like Firebro, Ritter, and Darkbones, along with defensive performers in the Koopas, this should, theoretically, be a good squad. Can't wait to see how you guys screw it up. Huh? What even is this team? Between a lackluster draft and losing both Bowser Jr. and Boomerang Bro, it's safe to call this team gutted. On offense, you have Bowser, BDB, and that's about it. I know Bowser's always carried this team's offense like Atlas, but this is a bit extreme. On defense, you have Waluigi, Monty, maybe some Yoshis, maybe a Mir too. The longer I think about this team, the more confused I get, so let's just move on to something more coherent.
Holy...
I don't know what kind of devil magic you used to coax PD into the draft, but clearly it worked. Though given the 200 million coin contract you gave him, it seems like anything short of a championship will bankrupt the franchise. Not like there's any goodwill to sell off after 2 consecutive tank seasons, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Baseball isn't a one-man sport, and the other pieces you picked up don't look too bad. The outfield seems solid, the bullpen of pitchers and Toadsworth, Rematch, Koopa, and Luigi seem fine. The Toads form a nice slap-hitting unit to set up PD RBIs. Congrats on winning the offseason. Now let's see if you can win more than one game this year. Switching from the BFC to the MRC, we go from the clear off-season winner to the clear off-season loser. Even without addressing the Piranha in the room, I wouldn't say the current state of the Flowers inspires much confidence. The 1-2 punch of the offense is gone, leaving only a ragtag group of mid-range hitters to support Whammer and GDB. The team's been frantically swapping out pieces to make an outfield worth a damn, and so far, it's not looking great. Trading a red outfield for a blue one should help prevent any pitching snafus, but this might just be me huffing copium. You know things are bad when management decided that Green Noki had to be brought back. However, I've danced around the glaring pear-shaped hole in the team for long enough. How the hell did you squander a Triple Crown MVP? It's bad enough that you lost him, but there isn't even a clear reason as to why it happened. Some of my sources said it was due to a culture mismatch. Others said it was due to Petey feeling like the team was treating him like shit. And still others claim that it was due to a contract dispute arising from the Flowers being literally incapable of acquiring enough capital to bankroll the gargantuan salary that Petey was asking for. I wouldn't say your season's dead in the water, but you're gonna need some miracles to happen if you want to make it back to Sundown. Knowing this team's luck, I wouldn't put any money on that. Oh wow, look at the new team, same as the old team. Can't wait to see the Wilds win the MRC, the regular season, and be the postseason favorites again. Whoa. Do I really need to say much about this team? The lockdown defense, great pitching, and hard-hitting offense is back again. The only difference is that Wario's here now. I will say it certainly was a ballsy move to draft Wario solely to prevent another franchise from taking out the Muscles moniker. Whether it was a stroke of genius or an act of hubris on GM Deuce's part remains to be seen. An Eggs team that actually looks good. I thought that was made illegal after Cyber ran the franchise into the ground. The show-stopping hitters of K-Rool and the Critters are back to keep the hitting tradition of the Muscles alive at least. The pink outfield with Dixie worked for Y Guys, so it's likely to be good here. Even if they leave something to be desired offensively, Peach and Yoshi form a solid enough pitching rotation to help keep the X defense off the field. However, snagging Daisy in the draft to use as trade fodder was absolutely diabolical. Advantageous? Sure. The right play in that situation. Also true. Sending a chill down my spine at the prospect of the Flowers needing to rebrand to the Monarchs? Pure evil. Listen, DC, I need to keep my supply of heart medicine stocked for when I watch college football. I do not need to be burning through it here, so please don't do anything like that again. Thanks. Well, I'll be damned. You guys actually fixed your offense and won a title from it. As a reward, enjoy this nice, shiny target on your back. You're not the plucky underdogs of the league anymore. You're on the hot seat for title defense. And as your MRC rivals can attest, that shit ain't easy. On the bright side, getting to Sundown shouldn't be the hard part. Like the Wilds, this is mostly the same squad coming back for more. Although it's criminal you managed to snag Boomerang, bro. Oh well, at least I can look forward to some quality outings from KB and Proto on the mound. Although at this point, if your pitching staff can't get Proto to use her broken star pitch more often, that whole part of the organization should be scuttled. I am a bit disappointed that the pink scheme's been traded out for a white one. Not because I think it's bad, mainly I'm bummed because it means that Flenzy will probably be riding the bench this season. As for the new Me Core, Edward's solid, but Face was pretty hit or miss during his brief stint in Season 2. Overall, it's looking like you didn't miss a beat this offseason. So long as none of your staff gets involved in any vehicle-related shenanigans, you should be off to a great start. God fucking damn it, it just had to be the Flowers. It just had to be our captain that got hit! This season's gonna be hell for Flowers fans, isn't it?